Hello ladies and gentlemen, and a very good evening here from Philadelphia in the United States of America. Today we are participating in the Independence Airbridge between Philadelphia and Boston. So we are here at Philadelphia, and I just noticed the majority of the airplanes are coming from Boston down here into Philly, but that doesn't disturb our plans to fly the other way round, so from Philly to Boston. We're here at gate Delta 3, I think Delta 8 it is, and we jump right into the aircraft. The jetway is already connected. And the first thing we're gonna do is we fire up the aircraft. So batteries on, external power on, and then we start with the IRS. Go further down, ground control, cruise supply, nav and logo lights on, no smoking signs to auto, emergency lights to arm, turn on the fuel pumps, and let's do the APU fire test. Working. Engine 1 and engine 2. Wonderful. And before I forget it, no, Fenix A320. There we go. IRS is aligned in more than 7 minutes. That's no problem, as our departure will be in 35 minutes. We can check the condition here. 25, 21, 21, that's fine. We have an outside air temperature of actually 31 degrees. So we have to take care that it's not getting too hot, and if the temperature is gonna rise, then we start the APU to keep the temperature down. So I'm gonna start my PAX flight here. Airtime, as is written in the description, will be about 48 minutes, or at least these are planned. I'll make it round it up to, let's make it 55. Time until takeoff will be about 35, 45, yeah, something around 45 minutes. A320, let's see how many passengers we have aboard today. 148 passengers on board. Boarding music. American Airlines, we have a custom safety briefing of American Airlines. No meals, no custom card, okay. So PAX flight has started. And we can now jump into the FMC first. We make an initialization data request here. We wait for a few, and there we have the information. American Airlines flight 1162 from Philly to Boston with the alternated LaGuardia, and estimated en route time is 48 minutes. So this is actually fine. So we go back here in the main init page and click on init request. There we go, and flight is AA 1162. Our custom next today is 9, and we have a cruising flight level of 350. We can align these, and then we go into our flight back. So we go to the mass and balance page, and we should have re-import. Please ensure the fuel units are ordering and match the aircraft setup. Yeah, okay. Okay. I have to edit my flight here to change it from kilogram into pounds. Now it should be working. If I go to mass and balance, yeah, now we are here. So load the aircraft in real time. 25 minutes, that's fine. Our planned departure is at 19:45 UTC time. So this is actually quite fine. Forward set. PCA can be, whoops, come on. PCA can be connected as well for the external air, and then we connect the baggage and the catering. Okay. And I'm not sure about the rear cargo. I think I can close the after cargo. Yeah, because there is... Oh, you know what? I was just about to say leave it open because... okay. Open, please. Okay. I was just about to say leave it open because we are here boarding. So it's always good if we have it open. Of course, autopilot 1 and 2 are in operating. Of course they are. Okay, so we can now continue. So block fuel is 13,660. That's already on board here. And we can now continue. Let's check the preliminary load sheet. Can accept that for now already. Okay. We just have to double check that information later on. But we have a zero fuel weight of 130.5. Let's see. Yeah. And we have a zero fuel weight CG of 27.4. 27.4. Although this is still moving, so is there no information about the CG here? Let's see. Here, 31.8. Okay, 30. No. Where are we? 31.8. Block fuel is 13.6 pounds, and that makes we have an alternate of 48 minutes again. That's interesting. Our flight from Boston to New York is also 48 minutes. No. 4357. There we go. Does this make any sense? 4357/48 minutes. Okay, anyway. So, from Philly, we can, according to the controller's information, let me see. Departure information are runway 27 left or runway 35. So let's see if there is any runway we can... Yeah, okay. So we will request runway 35 for departure. We're gonna depart via the Philly to departure. Departure. That's gonna be a manual flight then. After that we go direct to ditch. That's correct. Then Luigi, Hannah, JFK, and from JFK we're gonna approach Boston, and according to the controllers there we can expect ILS runway 33 left, or at least runway 33 left approach. I'm gonna prepare myself for the ILS, and we're gonna fly the Roebuck 3 arrival. 33 left, Roebuck 3, and then via JFK transition, and we insert that. We can see that the IRS is already aligned, and so we can continue now to check our performance page. So departure brief, we are departing Philly, runway 35, runway surface is dry. Sync the preliminary load sheet. Force toga no, flaps config on optimum, anti-ice off, packs off. Sync the live weather and calculate the information. We were unable to calculate performance. Please try again. Okay, that's interesting. Why is that? Okay, now here we are. So we have the information, we can view the intersection, but unfortunately there's only a full-length departure, so no intersection departure for us. Why is the flex temp now 67? Okay, so we can type that in, and we have to double check that of course later on. So flex temp is 67, we have flaps 1 departure with a downscaling of 0.4. We have no intersection takeoff, so there is nothing we have to enter here, and then we have 153 and 155. Transition altitude, of course, is 18,000, and thrust reduction should be 1010. Yeah, exactly. 10, 10, slash 10, 10. And same for the engine out acceleration. We have still 8,000 pounds of fuel on board when we arrive in Boston. At least that's what is planned.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard. This is your flight attendant speaking. At this time, please be sure to make sure all large carry-on items are in the overhead bins and your small items are underneath in front of you. If you have any trouble
So,
with any assistance,
what is going on with the shadows here?
If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers.
Can we?
Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please leave the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front
Okay,
of you.
so let's check in with the flight attendants about the boarding process. About 11 minutes are left. Okay, so that's fine for us.
During the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you.
So we can have a look from the outside here. I just thought for a minute if I should fly with the fly-by-wire A320 Neo, because most of the flights between Philly and Boston are done with the A320 Neo by American Airlines, but they also fly the old version, and so I decided to do that as well. By the way, we have some traffic here. We have an A320 over here, and we have an Egypt Air over here. I don't know why he chose Egypt Air as for the livery. Oh, it is indeed in Egypt Air A320. So, well, that explains it, right? So we have an expected takeoff time of about 32 minutes, and we still have 20 minutes until our expected off-block time. And the boarding is almost done. We have just 9 minutes left, so we have plenty of time here. And now we basically are just waiting until boarding is completed and we can finally do the final information into the FMC. We can check the weather here. So for Philly we have 030 at 6 knots, 10 set miles scattered at 6,500. Let's check outside if there is a ceiling of 6,500 looks different in my opinion. But that's the problem of... wait, let me check. Do I have real world weather? Yes, I have. And if I check the meter here for Philly, it's telling me the same. Scattered 6,500 and scattered 21,000. That's weird. That is indeed really weird. Okay, never mind. Anyway, 31 degrees and an altimeter setting of 3001. So we can set that here as well. 3001. 3001, and set it here as well. 3001. Set once, set twice, set 3 times. Then, we can now check the arrival. Say for Boston, we have wind with from 300 degrees with 12 knots, 10 set yield miles, fuel clouds of 4,000, few on 16,000, few on 25,000, 29 degrees, altimeter is 2995. So if we check the TAF here, we can see that for the next hours it basically remains the same. We have a visibility of 6,000 increasing, few clouds at 20,000, almost no rain here, sky clear. Yeah, okay. That looks good. Our route will be flight level 350, direct ditch, direct Hannah, not direct Hannah, but the airway Q437 to Hannah, Q450 to JFK, and then the Roebuck 3. We can see that on the map here if the map arises. Whoops. So this is our route. I unfortunately cannot zoom in. So according to our flight plan, we have 27 left planned for departure and 27 for the arrival, but we now already know that this is different. We can basically check the temperatures again. It's slowly but steady getting hotter here. So maybe we should stop the APU. Well, we'll leave it off for a bit, but we're reaching our departure time soon anyway, so we're not in a hurry here. Is there a way to see? No, there's no way to see how long the boarding is gonna take, but we can see here that we have 42 passengers still at the gate. Cargo loading is completed. Fuel refueling, of course, as well. We can check the passenger list, gold guest list. We can check if there is a key corporate. Yes, we have Alyssa Perry. Okay, but that's the only one. Who's sitting on 21A? I love this. Francesca Noam sitting on 21A. That's a really nice row. 20 and 21. Geneva Dupuy is traveling with infant, and I have no idea what WCBW means. But anyway. Okay. So we can then go into pilot brief. There we have cost index of 9. We can do the wind information here. Where was it? Whoops, there it is, wind. And we can request the winds. Wind data uplink. So we have now the current winds we gonna expect. And I just check the charts now for the parking gates. Here they are. I just wanted to save them so I don't have to look for them later on. Okay, and that's basically it. So we have 2 minutes left for the boarding process of the PAX program. I think it's different for this one. Yeah, we need more than 2 minutes for the last 20 passengers. So let me just have a sip of my Coke here. Okay.
We're ready to go when you are.
Okay, so boarding is now completed, at least from the PAX side of view. Temperature is still going up. Well, especially in the current times, we definitely have to save fuel, so we do save fuel without starting the or with not starting the APU. I can check if the, let's see, no, there's no CPDLC in use. There's actually a lot of traffic in Boston down. Of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flights within Boston. Already 2 departed coming into Philly. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 aircrafts down here at Philly. So as the boarding is completed, we can release baggage and catering. And let's see, 4 passengers left until we receive our loading sheet. Or at least I hope so. And we have 11 minutes left for our off-block time. 19:34. 45 is off-block time. So what we can do is we switch over to Philly Tower. Frequency is 118.5. So we tune that in. 118.5. There we go. Jetway disconnected as well.
Lufthansa A3 Mike Tango turn left in November. Continue taxi November. Sierra 1.
Airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed.
Lufthansa A3 Mike Tango continue taxiway November Sierra 1.
Fasten in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew secure doors for departure.
So we're still here at the pre-flight phase.
Lufthansa HV Mike Tango, we are clear to cross runway 27 right.
Sky West 5221, contact departure 123.8. Thank you for your flight. Have a good day, sir.
We can also tune in departure already, 123.8, so, just so we have it. Whoops, 123.8.
Take it 100, runway 27 left, lane up and waiting.
Line up and wait runway 27 left, ready, set on time. And Lufthansa HV Mike Tango, we are clear to cross runway 27
And
right.
we now check the
Lufthansa
current
A3
ATIS
Mike
again,
Tango cross, runway 27 right.
just so we have the actual one. Info Charlie is current, okay.
Clear to cross runway 27 right. Lufthansa HV Mike Tango.
What is our call sign? Oh yeah, American 1162. Philly Tower, very good afternoon. This is American 1162 gate Delta 8. Information Charlie is on board. We are an Airbus A320 and requesting clearance to Boston.
American 1162, clear to Boston, Logan International Airport via Philly to departure. Radar vectors to ditch, then a file, maintain 5000, expect flight level 35010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 123.8 and US squawk 3565.
Roger, we're clear to Boston via the Philly to departure, radar vectors ditch, climbing 5000 and expecting 35010 minutes after the departure. Departure frequency 123.8 and 3565 in the box for American 1162.
Hit 100, wind 050 at 10 knots, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
3565 in the box.
American 1162, your repack is correct. Push and start at pilot discretion. Expect runway 27 left. Advise ready to taxi.
Push and start is approved at own discretion. And is there any chance that we can get runway 35 for departure?
American 1162, roger sir. Runway 35 is available.
Wonderful. So push and start is approved, and we're expecting runway 35 for departure, and we will call next ready to taxi American 1162. So starting the APU now. Turn on the beacon lights. And we can also replan our pushback.
123.8, thank you for your flight, have a good day.
123.8, thank you for your service. Happy 4th of June.
Thank you, sir. Lufthansa A3 Mike Tango, runway 27 left, line up and waiting.
Line up and waiting, runway 27 left, Lufthansa A3 Mike Tango.
APU is running up. Flaps open. Ladies and gentlemen, from the cockpit, this is your captain speaking. On behalf of American Airlines and my entire crew, I would like to welcome you aboard this flight with service to Boston. We are already done here in the cockpit. Also, the boarding is completed, and we have our clearance already. So we will push back in about 1 minute. And we will start our journey to the runway even earlier than expected. So for now, I would like you to sit back, relax, enjoy the flight, and you can expect to be at Boston 5 to 10 minutes earlier than expected. Thank you very much for listening, and I will come back to you later on in the flight.
Cockpit to ground. This is ground.
Lufthansa A3 Mike Tango, wind 050 at 10 knots, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, Lufthansa A3 Mike Tango.
Okay, sir. The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed and all ground
Ladies and
equipment
gentlemen,
is
from the
removed.
cockpit, this is your captain.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Of American Airlines and
Parking brakes set.
I would like to
Lifting
welcome
the
you
aircraft.
on this flight with service to.
So before start checklist, cockpit prep done, gear pins and covers removed, signs on and auto, ADRS is nav, fuel quantity 13,660 pounds, balance takeoff data set and barrel ref is 3001 set on both sides. Windows and doors are closed, beacon lights are on, mobile phones are off, thrust levers set to idle. Parking brake is set and now released as we are pushing back.
Lufthansa A3, my Tango, contact departure 123.8, please, squawk on Charlie.
Lufthansa A3, my Tango, squawk on Charlie, it's already set, but so is
Starting engine 2.
KTHL approach on 123.8, bye-bye.
And we have company message, yeah, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to
Need
the
to
screen for an
double
important
check
safety
with
demonstration.
the
Thank you for flying with us.
final load sheet.
Welcome to your American Airlines flight.
So let's see.
To one of more than 350 destinations.
In countries across the globe.
Made possible by our more than 130,000 dedicated team members.
Who all do it for one reason. That's why your safety is so
Okay,
important
that's
to
it.
us. So let's go over some in-flight instructions so
130.
that we can get you safely on your way.
Why can I not set
To buckle your seatbelt, insert
information
the metal
here?
end into the buckle
Oh, here.
and pull the strap to tighten.
130.6.
To open, lift the top of the buckle. If you're seated in the premium cabin and your seat is also
Starting
aligned with
engine
the
1
shoulder
now.
blades, fasten the belt by attaching it to the buckle until you hear a click.
And
If
we
you're
have
seated in the
a
premium cabin and your seat is equipped with a push
30.3.
button, insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten.
So we have
Then
to see
fasten your
that's
shoulder
why we
belt
have
by
to check
attaching it
this.
to the buckle until you hear a click. To open, simply press
And
the
now
button.
we do
The
a
shoulder belt
performance
must be worn
check
during
again.
taxi, takeoff, and landing. And remember,
Sync
seatbelts
with
should
the
be
final
fastened
load
whenever
sheet,
your seat
sync
is
with the
in
weather
place
and
is
calculate.
Reset your parking brake.
Now, make sure your seat is upright. All larger electronic devices
Parking
are put
brake
away.
is set.
Carry-ons are placed all the way under
Parking
the
brake
seat.
So
Your
there's
seat
something
is
changed here
still.
now. Flex temp is
Larger carry-on luggage
68.
goes to the overhead bin. If you have a handheld device,
Startup is
And
please
we have
switch it to
1
disconnect
slash
now. If your electronic
down
device falls under your seat,
0.2.
please do not adjust your
See you
seat.
at the side.
And we have 151,
Holding position.
151,
Thank you and goodbye.
and 153.
Disabling or destroying smoke detectors in the lavatories may result in a fine. US law requires
Okay,
all
very
to
good.
comply with lighted and
Accept
posted
that.
signs and crew member instructions. Now let's review the
And
safety code
after
in your
start
seat pocket,
checklist,
which explains the safety
anti-ice
features of
is
this airplane,
off, ECM
including the
status
location and operation of
checked
exits and
normal,
flotation devices.
pitch trim.
This aircraft is designed with escape path lighting on or near the floor. In the unlikely event of an evacuation,
0.2% down, set, and rudder trim is set to 0. Flaps 1 plus F.
Take a moment to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind, it may be behind you. All door exits have evacuation slides to use in the unlikely
And flight
event of an
controls
emergency.
check.
In a water evacuation,
Full up,
slides may be used as life
full
rafts.
down,
You'll find the
neutral,
exact location on your
full
safety
left,
card. When
full
directed to
right,
exit, jump onto the
neutral,
slide.
rudder,
Wait for the
full
air
left, full right, neutral.
Masks will drop automatically.
Taxi lights on.
Seated with your seatbelt fastened, pull down on the mask
APU
or
off.
the red streamer to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over
Charlie Sierra Alpha, November Foxtrot, clear to Boston Logan International Airport via Phillips to departure. Radar vectors to Huluk, maintain 5,000 and expect flight level 27010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 123.8 and your squawk 3354.
Auto brake set to max. Ground spoilers armed.
Okay, Charlie.
And now we just wait for the controller to finish here before we request our taxi clearance.
An infant life vest will be distributed by a crew member. The safety card shows how to use it. It's our honor to care for you on your journey.
Charlie Sierra Alpha November Foxtrot, your readback is correct.
There's another American Airlines now.
Expect runway
Ready,
35 ready to
Egypt
taxi.
Airways.
I'll check for pushing start and I'll go for taxi.
American Airlines. We fly so you can soar.
American 1162 is now ready to taxi.
American 1162, runway 35, taxi via Juliet, Kilo 2, Foxtrot, Echo, cross runway 27 right, squawk on Charlie.
Runway 35 via Juliet, Kilo 2, Foxtrot, Echo, and we gonna cross runway 27 right, American 1162. Clear on the left side. Parking brake released and start the taxi.
Air France 2779, go ahead, sir.
Ready for taxi, please.
Air France 2779, runway
I cannot
27 left, taxi via Victor, Kilo 4, November, Sierra 1, squawk on Charlie.
So we're now taxiing here on Kilo. I don't know, the charts are different than to what the airport looks like, so I have no idea where I am right now. Kilo 2 should be this one here, the left one. I had this problem the last time already. No, I'm now leaving on Kilo 3, so there is actually no Kilo 2 for me. But we turn now left onto Kilo, which is this taxiway here. And now we continue on Kilo until we can turn right onto Foxtrot and cross runway 27 right. After start, checklist was completed. Before takeoff checklist, so flight controls are checked, flight instruments are checked as well. Briefing is confirmed, flap setting config 1 plus F. FMA and takeoff data. We have V1 and V rotate with 151 and V2 153, flexing 68 degrees. Thrust reduction as well as acceleration and engine out acceleration are each one 1010 feet. Transponder is set 3565 and ECA memo says takeoff no blue. So before takeoff checklist to the line completed. So this is Foxtrot. Why are there no signs here, by the way? And look how this looks completely different here. That's, I don't know what's going on with this Philly scenery here. There are signs, but here are absolutely no signs on where you need to taxi. We are already cleared to cross runway 27 right, so we're gonna do that here. Turn on the strobes so other pilots can see me better. And you know what, we can leave the strobe lights on as we are approaching Echo and we are ready for departure. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for departure and take your seats thereafter please, we're shortly before takeoff. Cabin crew, prepare the cabin for departure and take your seats thereafter please, we're shortly before takeoff. American 1162 is ready for departure.
American 1162, maintain fly runway heading until 5 miles, wind 030 at 10 knots, runway 35, clear for takeoff.
Maintain runway heading until 5 miles. And do you have any instructions for us after the 5 miles here, American 1162?
American 1162, you will be to contact approach 123.8.
Okay, so we continue on the runway heading until 5 miles and contacting departures once you call us, and clear for takeoff, American 1162. So everything is set. We can turn off the packs, landing lights on, and before takeoff checklist down the line. Cabin is secured, engine mode selected normal, TCAS, TARA and packs are off. We are now ready for departure, so start a chrono, 50% N1. Engines spooling up nicely.
2779, maintain
And flex temp.
heading 245.
Man flex 68, SRS, auto thrust blue.
Until 5 miles. Wind 050 at 05 knots, runway 27 left, clear for takeoff.
Aircraft 7790, clear for takeoff, and runway 27 left.
And rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And we're gonna fly runway heading here. American 1162 is airborne, passing now 400.
American 1162, contact departure 123.8. Thank you for your flight and have a good day, Captain.
123.8. Thank you very much for being here as ATC tonight, and enjoy your controller session. Bye bye, American 1162. Thrust climb. Philly departures, a very good afternoon. This is American 1162 on the Philly 2 departure. Passing now 2,200 for 5.
American 1162, radar contact. Turn right heading 100, maintain 15,000.
Climbing 15,000 and right heading 100, American 1162.
There was 2, right heading 345.
345, yes, shit.
Spoilers disarm. Yep, PEX 1 on. Flaps up, speed check, flaps up. And pack 2 on.
Average 279er, radar contact, left approach. Turn left direct ditch. I'm maintain 15,000. Average 279er, turn left direct ditch.
Hi David, welcome to the stream.
Maintain 15,000.
Thank you very much.
American 1162.
Thank you, Alejandro. And thanks for the ATC as well.
American 1162, clear direct ditch.
Direct ditch, American 1162, thanks.
American 146, 2 miles from Thorn, maintain 3,000 to establish.
Direct ditch now. And autopilot on. Hi Trophy, welcome to the stream. You just missed the departure there. Ja, die Welt ist groß, die Welt ist groß. Ne? Aber ich bin schon öfters in Amerika geflogen, also so ist ja nicht, ne? Passing 10,000 now, so landing lights off. Lights off, seatbelt signs can be turned off as well. Can check the condition here. Temperature is fine now. Check the pressure. Cabin temperature, cabin pressure is rising. Cabin altitude is rising as well. Very good.
American 146, cut the tower on 1.5 today. 105, thank you.
Contacting Boston Center 134.7 for American 1162.
162, stand by. Actually, you can contact New York for your route. Contact New York 125.325.
125.325 for American 1162. 125.325. 125.325.
There was 2 left heading 300. Your 4 miles from 3000 system.
So we're switching over here to New York. New York, hello, this is American 1165. We are now passing flight level correction 14,300 for 15.
American 1162, New York Center, good afternoon. Continue climb, flight level 350.
Continue to climb up to final flight level 350 for American 1162, thank you. You guys should stop playing such games and start following when I go on a live stream.
You can proceed direct the Kennedy VOR.
We will proceed direct the Kennedy VOR, American 1162. Thank you. Direct Kennedy. So after takeoff, checklist landing gear is up, flaps retracted, packs are on, and barrel ref is well, actually we can set it standard as we cross it soon. By the way, did I? Yeah, okay. It's in inches. So I really enjoy to have ATC here in America. It's really great to have finally have some ATC. Ja, K-Boss ist Boston. Genau so ist es. So here is our top of climb right after Kennedy VOR. And actually our top of descent will be somewhere later, I think. But for me it's now time to check the arrival, as Well, actually, we need to cross Fenix at... that's a little bit stupid here. We need to cross Fenix at flight level 230. So our top of descent is actually before our top of climb here. And New York Center for American 1162.
Welcome, 1162 New York Center, go ahead.
If possible, we would like to stop the climb at flight level 270 or even 240 there for, yeah, because our top of descent is shortly after Nevis, so 350 doesn't make any sense.
Welcome, 1162, would you be able to take 250?
That's what I meant, of course, 250 or 270, of course.
American 1162, climb retain 250.
Flight level 250, American 1162. Das ist auch wieder dämlich gewesen. Ne? Das ist, wenn man wieder darauf vertraut, dass man die Routen, die man kriegt, auch einfach so fliegen kann. So now we need to wait until the controller clears us for descent. Flugzeit heute ist noch 48 Minuten, beziehungsweise gerade mal hier gucken, 2040, ja 37 Minuten noch. Also theoretisch könnte man sogar noch zurückfliegen. Na, mal schauen. And reaching now cruising flight level. Down there is New York coming in. And we can check. Why can I not scroll in? That's, I don't know what's going on, but something is wrong with my mouse here. Okay, now it's working again. So we're expecting 33 left. Apply the meter. Let's refresh it first. Apply. Landing weight. Yeah, that's a good question. Landing weight. No, that's wrong. So we go down to the weights page. We're having an estimated landing weight of 138.8. 138.8. Whoops, 130. Come on. 138.8. There we go. Let me quickly have a look. We gonna land on 33 left. It's this one here. So we're gonna vacate here. Okay, so low auto brake, idle, reverse, flap full. We can make a flaps 3 landing here. And runway condition will be dry. Yeah, that's fine. We want to vacate back here somewhere, so idle, no reverse, low auto brake, that's fine. So we can set that already, auto brake low.
3 Mike Tango, turn left heading 270, report when established to ILS 22 left.
Zero Panda 3 Mike Tango, left heading 270 and expect ILS runway 22 left.
So, ich lese jetzt gerade erstmal im Chat.
American 1162, descend, you are clear to descend via the Roebuck 3 arrival into Boston, the Boston altimeter 29905.
Clear to descend via the Roebuck 3 and 29905 is the altimeter for American 1165. Thank you very much. So we're now clear to descend with the star, so we can use our top of descent there and let the aircraft descend on whatever profile it wants. And we're now overflying New York down here. There is Kennedy down there. There is LaGuardia, and Newark is over here. And somewhere up here is Teterboro, I think. Ja, das war korrekt und RFS sagt mir jetzt so spontan gerade nichts. Also jedenfalls nichts ohne Zusammenhang. Da muss ich leider passen. So I check. We have Fax at flight level 230 and we have Ruiz at flight level. Okay. And then we have All-in at or above 17,000, Banky at or above 16. Then Roebuck, okay. Providence, okay. Jody, okay. And then Jaina at 11, that's fine. 250 knots, then Ensley 240 knots and 8,000. That's correct. Berry at 220 knots and 7,000. And then we have Bebok 6,000 and speed of 210. Okay. Destination data. QNH is 29905. And for the rest we have to check the weather here. Boston meter retrieving 29088. 290 at 8. Temperature is 29 and we have the altimeter already. And the ILS decision height here is 200. Whoops, where am I? 200. We have a config 3 landing. V approach is 142. Landing speed 137. Flap landing 3. Low auto brake is set. So we're now set for the approach.
American 1162, contact Boston Center on 134.7. Have a good afternoon.
Ja, also Mobilflugsimulator habe ich schon ein paar ausprobiert, um mal zwischendrin so kurz mal zu zocken, aber das ist, also für mich ist das nichts. Entweder hier am PC oder gar nicht. Also diese Handy-Dinger, das ist mir, weiß ich nicht. Die Steuerung ist da etwas komplizierter auch und das ist nicht so meins.
Charlie Sierra Alpha November Foxtrot, Canadian climb, flight level 270.
Contact climb final level 270, Charlie, November.
Charlie Sierra Alpha November Foxtrot, proceed direct Kennedy VOR.
Now I'm still with New York, but we should be with Boston, I think. So I expect to have the...
That is the Kennedy VOR. Juliet
to get
Foxtrot,
the
Kennedy VOR.
handoff very soon.
Okay. Direct Kennedy VOR, Charlie, November.
Ja, im Gaming-Laptop Flugsimulator, das ist sowieso immer so ein Problem. Das habe ich damals mal gemacht, das funktioniert nicht so richtig.
Center Taylor 6601, heavy holding to runway 1 for right road for departure.
Cargo look 6601, line up white, 13 right.
Line up runway 1 for right, Carlo 6601.
So we have the information set in here in the approach page, ILS 33 left. We will see if it remains with that or if we receive something different, and we are now approaching the top of descent and the equitime point. Yeah, and now I received a 4-sec message. New York Center for American 1162. We received a 4-sec message from Boston, so we would like to switch over 134 to decimal 7. Would that be okay for you?
American 1162, you are well inside Boston airspace now. Tried to get you over 3 times. Contact Boston Center now, 134.7.
Okay, I'm very sorry, didn't receive anything here on my side, but that was most likely my mistake there. Then sorry about that, and we're switching over on 134.7. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Oops. No. Boston, hello, sorry about the delay. This is American 1162 at flight level 250. We will now start to descend with Roebuck 3.
American 1162, Roger, continue sent by the Roebuck 3 arrival. Expect visual approach, runway 33 left, Boston altimeter 29905. Break, Delta 4, Papa Hotel, contact Washington Center 134.15 today.
13415, thanks for your ATC, bye.
Continue to descend with the Roebuck 3 arrival and expecting visual approach, runway 33 left, American 1165, altimeter 29905. Hi Jeremy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, my vacation was very nice, indeed, very nice.
American 1535 heavy, contact Washington Center 134.15 today.
So that's weird. Why didn't I hear the handoff to Boston? That's really weird. And he said that he sent me over 3 times already, so that's really embarrassing. But I did not hear anything. So definitely have to recheck that later on in the stream. Ja, der Klapptisch ist geil. Er ist so ein geiles Gimmick, aber... I'm so curious if he really sent me over 3 times already. I can't believe that. Yeah, that's unfortunate, Jeremy, but I'm getting used to it that you have no time to watch or fly or control or whatever, so have a great evening. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, come on. By the way, my flight simulator is frozen. Just saying. Yeah, so I think well, we wait, but doesn't look really good. Boston Center for American 1162. My flight simulator is frozen here. I'm just waiting for a bit, maybe it recovers.
American 1162, roger.
Of course, of course.
779 traffic, 10 o'clock in 10 nautical miles, type Boeing 737-800, altitude.
I have no idea why the simulator is frozen here. There is no error message. I didn't hear anything. There is nothing happening. And that's indeed really disappointing again. Don't know what's going on. But I think it won't recover. That's so crazy. I mean, I'm used to have I'm used to have crash the desktop with the Flight Simulator 2020, but I have never experienced a frozen simulator until today. Yeah, Jeremy, it's your fault. You're never there to watch, and if you come and join, then Flight Simulator is frozen. I don't know why. I didn't do anything, right? I mean, I could try to... No, I won't do that. Well, okay guys. There is no way to recover it, so I will now have to log off here and yeah. No way to recover it. So, yeah. I have to close that down, and unfortunately it's already too late to start a new flight. Let me see if I can switch the frequency here, so... I can't even switch the frequency. So, yeah, unfortunately I have to go offline because it's too late to restart the computer and do the return flight and stuff like that. So I will go offline of the network here then. Okay, so yeah. No way to do anything here. Simulator is frozen. Unfortunately. As usual. And, well. So, yeah, see you guys next time. I'm very sorry about that. And I hope that it will work next time. I don't know what the problem today was. I just installed a free Boston scenery, so maybe that is the problem. I've no idea. I'm very sorry, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.